next guest speaker, Mr. Tertinek, has a background in engineering and received his bachelor's degree from the Rochester Institute of Technology. He has 9 U.S. patents in construction equipment and has held positions from VP of Ergonomics to VP of Engineering. For 6 years, he was a board member and then the president of the Homeowners Association in Victor, New York. He has held offices from the squadron and district commander as a member of the United States Power Squadron and also a safe boating instructor. He is presently the vice president of the Sodus Bay Maritime Captains Association, and for the past 2 years has been the treasurer of the Sodus Bay Historical Society. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the mayor of Village of Sodus Point, Mr. Chirstian.
That's up to the shore, yeah. It's a pleasure to be here. We had a hell of a year. Flooding started in the village on April 20th and lasted until August 16th. 119 days of flooding, 4 months. Interesting, if you look at the IGC's high triggers, the triggers also say the village will flood from mid-April through mid-August. Beyond that, this year, the water was more than 8 inches above the highest trigger that IJC has set, and over 1.5 feet above our flood stage. What does Plan 2014 bring us? Well, it brings flooding potential for 4 months of the year, erosion of the shorelines. We had to spend thousands of dollars to temporarily protect our shore because our sewer mains were in jeopardy. Illegal taking of property through man-made flooding. There was a Supreme Court ruling on this. I think it was in Alabama, someplace down south. Substantial loss in businesses and damage to homes and property. Over $1 million in our village alone. This is a reactive plan versus what we had with 58 DD, which was proactive. We, the village, and the whole South Shore can't sustain such losses. IJC's own chart shows it will occur every 6 years versus 20 years, and with higher levels. Yes, every 6 versus 20 years. And it could happen again this coming year. We are 34 to 35 inches from the high point of high water. It is not our high point, but a high water level in the beginning of June. I already see people becoming complacent. We must not allow this to happen. With Hurricane Harvey, Irma, Jose, and Marie, we are not on the federal spotlight. We have to remain in the faces of state and federal officials. And please remind your neighbors and friends to do the same. I have for the last 9 years, and I will, and I promise to, and we all must continue to fight this ill-conceived plan. Thank you.